Hello again. It's been a while. Well, never mind that. So I finally got first question. So this video will be regarding the question what was I asked about. It took me a while to research and think about it, so I'm sorry about the delay to answer to that. The other thing, I came to conclusion that I don't know that much about this theme, and in this video it will be purely my opinion, so take it or leave it. I'm not a specialist, so if you agree, fine. If you disagree, fine too. So I will start from the start. So I received the question and it stated this: I am an empath and I pick up on others' bad energy. Is there anything I can do to stop this? So after that question, I tried to find out more details about how person was feeling, how they reacted, what the reaction was, what their feeling was, and like literally I tried to find out as much as possible details regarding they feeling. And the only things what was mentioned was that when someone comes inside the room, wherever that person is, he feels that person is nervous, and he becomes nervous because of that too. Plus there was mentioned, like, you know, when people are saying if your ears are burning, then somebody is talking about you, or things like that, sort of old wives' tale. First things first, talking about burning ears, burning cheeks and everything else, that literally is an old wives' tale, and in every country it is a little bit different. I know that here in UK it's different. It's like if one ear is burning, then somebody is gossiping about you. If other ear is burning, then somebody is talking good about you. In my country we had different belief. We had like, if our ears are burning, someone is gossiping about you, and if cheeks are burning, then somebody is saying something good about you. So I wouldn't relate that to be an empath. It's more of an old wives' tale, and if you notice that it becomes true, then it just applies to you. Same as like with scratchy palms and, you know, other things what is old wives' tale. So it's not related to being empath. So for those, so I was literally trying to find actual like explanations about empaths, and so in conclusion, those who don't know who is empath, I'm sure everyone knows, but I just wanted to be more precise to understand how it could apply to the question. So empath is someone who is highly aware of the emotions of those around them to the point of feeling those emotions themselves. Empaths see the world differently than other people. They are keenly aware of others, their pain points, and what they need emotionally, but it's not just emotions. They places the needs of people or even animals over their own. So there are three types: cognitive, emotional, and somatic. Well, everyone knows that somatic, there has been cases when if wife is pregnant, then husband suddenly feels every single pain how she feels, even labor pain. that would be that somatic, like physical empathy. And emotional is emotional when you feel people's emotions, and cognitive is like when they understand another's perspective or mental state. From and my conclusion in this case, it's really hard to say. I can't say you are not an empath, but I have a feeling we all are empathetic in certain moments, and we can be empathetic to certain circumstances, emotions, or people, but I wouldn't say that you are an empath, because there was only mentioned a nervous feeling. I would rather, like, when I started to think why only nervous feeling gives that reaction, I would rather say that this nervousness in other people is triggering something deeper in you, and that's why you start to feel nervous. Why people usually are nervous, they can be either afraid of something, or they have some certain fears, or insecurity. So I'm just wondering if this nervousness doesn't trigger like anxiety in yourself. So if you get nervous just because someone else is nervous, I think it's worth to look deeper. Why would you become same nervous as them? Do you feel the same, like, fear of something? Maybe insecure about something? Or I don't know. It can be anything, and it's like it's only your job dig enough deep to find out why you become same nervous if someone is nervous in front of you. Like, for instance, I can give an example. When we had, that was like nearly a year, yeah, it was a year ago, literally a year ago, we were at the point at work when we've been told that our manager will gonna change, and it's like no one knew who it will gonna be. We found out that it will be complete stranger from somewhere else, and everyone is a little like curious how it will gonna be, who will be that person, and everything else. But I noticed that many people became really stressed out and nervous whenever I wasn't. I felt like perfectly fine. In a way, I don't know, because it's like it didn't trigger anything in me. Other people were nervous, and I know who were nervous. Most of the time, nervous people were those who didn't do the job properly, so they were nervous what will gonna happen next, how it will gonna pan out, what will gonna be next. I wasn't nervous because it didn't give me any fear at all. So with this sort of little example, it's like I could have become nervous, like just because they are nervous, but I wasn't, because they didn't trigger me regarding something. So I would suggest, I know it doesn't help you a lot, but the thing is, I would suggest to think about those times when you came across those people who made you nervous. And I know it's hard usually to recall, but try to recall when you started to feel nervous, what sort of what exactly what did it brought, like what was exactly the why you started to feel nervous, not just because they are nervous, but what deep inside you started to boil up, like what was coming out. Probably you didn't even think, you just thought, oh, I'm nervous just because they are nervous. But what could be the case? Maybe if you think about why they were nervous, what sort of it triggered in you regarding that. It's hard to explain because I really have no idea. It's like it can be anything, and only if you dig deep enough, then you can find out the reason why it brought up all these feelings. So, and that can give you anxiety. It can give, and the thing is, like I said in previous videos as well, my belief, and it's not only my belief, but anxiety is a body's reaction to unresolved problem in you. So you have to find what exactly gives you this anxiety regarding nervous people. So it can be anything, but I can't give you more details because I don't know anything else. That was just what was I given. So I hope you will find the reason for that. But the question, how can you stop this? Even if you are an empath, you can't stop this. It's an ongoing thing, and it's something you can't stop it. It's just the way how empaths are feeling, and it's like they living way is totally different, and they change most of the time they ways how and what they do regarding their own life to avoid, like, especially negative energies. It's like positive energies, like as an empath you will not gonna feel only negative energy. Empaths are feeling all the energies, positive, negative, neutral, everything possible. So they just accept that they feel that, but they are balancing out themselves and protecting their own energy in a different ways, and for everyone it's totally something else. So I'm sorry I wasn't so helpful with this, but this was just my opinion. So as I said, take it or leave it. Have a good day. Bye.